Dragons are more than fire-breathing beasts. They are symbols of power, fear, and legacy. Each dragon's color holds deep meanings that go beyond their stunning appearance. This video will reveal how these colors hint at a dragon's personality, its rider's destiny, and their role in the dance of dragons. Imagine if the color of a dragon could tell you everything about its true nature, its strengths, weaknesses, and even the fate of its rider. By the end of this video, you'll discover the hidden truths behind these magnificent creatures and see them in a whole new light. For the die-hard fans of the novels, here's a challenge. Which dragon's color reflects its rider's unyielding ambition? The answer might surprise you, so stick around until the end to find out. We're diving deep into the lore from George R.R. Martin's novels, comparing it with the visuals from House of the Dragon, to bring you insights that even the most seasoned fans might not know. This journey into the world of dragons is just beginning. Stay with us, because the secrets we're about to reveal are as powerful as the dragons themselves. Red dragons are the living embodiment of House Targaryen's motto, fire and blood. These dragons aren't just fearsome in appearance. Their crimson scales reflect their brutal nature and the intense, often violent lives of their riders. Let's start with Caraxes, also known as the Bloodworm. This lean red beast is ridden by Daemon Targaryen, a character as fierce and unpredictable as his dragon. Caraxes is not only feared for his combat prowess, but also for his cunning and relentless aggression in battle. In the novels, Caraxes is described as being bloodthirsty and savage, qualities that are mirrored in Daemon's ruthless ambition. In House of the Dragon, his striking red color is highlighted, emphasizing the ferocity that both he and his rider bring to the battlefield. Next, we have Meleys, known as the Red Queen. Ridden by Rhaenys Targaryen, Meleys is renowned for her speed and intelligence. Her scarlet scales are a symbol of her swift and cunning nature, making her one of the most formidable dragons of her time. In both the books and the show, Meleys' red hue symbolizes the dangerous combination of speed and power. She's not just a dragon of brute force, but one of strategy, often striking when least expected. Red dragons like Caraxes and Meleys are often associated with violence and tragic fates in the novels. Could their fiery color be a foreshadowing of the turbulent paths their riders will face? This is a theme that House of the Dragon explores deeply, showing that in the world of Westeros, red is not just the color of fire, but also of blood and destiny. As we move on, we'll explore the golden dragons, whose radiant scales are symbols of royalty and ambition, but not without their own hidden dangers. Golden dragons are rare, and their shimmering scales are often seen as the epitome of royalty and divine right. But behind that radiant exterior lies a deeper meaning, a reflection of the heavy burden that comes with power and ambition. Let's delve into Sunfyre, the golden dragon ridden by King Aegon II Targaryen. Sunfyre is often described as the most beautiful dragon ever seen, with scales that glisten like the sun itself. This dazzling appearance symbolizes not just beauty, but the glory and prestige of the Targaryen lineage. In House of the Dragon, Sunfyre's golden hue is more than just a visual spectacle. It represents Aegon II's claim to the Iron Throne and the expectations that come with being seen as the rightful ruler. However, beauty can be deceiving. Beneath Sunfyre's golden scales lies the harsh reality of Aegon's struggle to maintain control over a fracturing kingdom. In the novels, gold is often associated with wealth, power, and royalty, but it also hints at the fragility and challenges of leadership. Sunfyre's golden color is a reminder that with great power comes great responsibility, and often great peril. As Aegon II's reign unfolds, we see how Sunfyre's golden sheen contrasts with the dark and bloody path his rider must walk. The splendor of gold can't shield against the treachery and violence that define the struggle for the throne. While gold may symbolize royalty, it also carries with it the weight of expectation and the ever-present threat of downfall. In House of the Dragon, this is portrayed through Aegon II's trials as he grapples with the heavy crown on his head, with Sunfyre standing as a symbol of both his glory and his potential ruin. Next, we'll turn our attention to the silver and blue dragons, creatures of wisdom and mystery, whose colors reflect the deep, often hidden knowledge that drives the Targaryen legacy. Silver and blue dragons are the embodiment of wisdom, mystery, and the ethereal qualities that define the Targaryen bloodline. Their shimmering colors are not just a feast for the eyes, they represent the deep, often mystical connections that these dragons share with their riders. Let's focus on Dreamfyre, the silver-blue dragon bonded with Helaena Targaryen. Dreamfyre is a creature of legend, with scales that glisten like moonlight on water. Her name and appearance are not just poetic, they reflect her rider's unique gift of prophetic dreams. In House of the Dragon, Dreamfyre's connection to Helaena underscores the dragon's role as more than just a mount. She is a symbol of the prophetic visions that have shaped the Targaryen family's destiny for generations. Her silver and blue hues mirror the calm yet mysterious nature of her rider, who often sees things that others cannot. In the novels, silver and blue dragons are often linked to the Targaryens' deep connection to magic and prophecy. Dreamfyre's colors suggest a dragon that is both wise and elusive, embodying the ancient knowledge passed down through the Targaryen bloodline. The show further amplifies this by highlighting Dreamfyre's role in the series' more mystical moments, making her a key figure in understanding the deeper, often hidden currents that drive the Targaryen legacy. Dreamfyre's colors aren't just beautiful. They are a direct reflection of the dragon's role in the unfolding prophecy that surrounds the Targaryens. In both the novels and the TV series, silver and blue dragons like Dreamfyre are tied to the mysterious and often tragic visions of the future, suggesting that these dragons are as much symbols of fate as they are of power. As we move forward, we'll dive into the world of black dragons, fearsome creatures whose dark scales symbolize doom, death, and the end of eras. These dragons carry a legacy as heavy as the shadows they cast. Black dragons are the embodiment of death, destruction, and the end of eras. Their dark, foreboding scales symbolize the heavy shadows they cast over Westeros, often heralding times of great change and upheaval. These dragons are not just creatures of power, they are harbingers of doom. Let's start with Balerion the Black Dread, the most feared and powerful dragon in the history of Westeros. Although we never see him alive in House of the Dragon, his legacy looms large. Balerion's obsidian scales and immense size made him a symbol of absolute power during Aegon's conquest. In the novels, Balerion is described as a creature of immense strength, with wings so vast that they could cast entire cities into shadow. His black flames were said to be hot enough to melt stone, leaving nothing but ashes in his wake. Though he's only present as a skull in House of the Dragon, his presence is a constant reminder of the unstoppable force he once was. Next, we turn to Vhagar, the last of the three dragons that helped Aegon conquer Westeros. Vhagar's dark, ancient scales reflect her long life and the countless battles she has fought. By the time of House of the Dragon, Vhagar has grown nearly as large as Balerion, and her power is unmatched by any living dragon. In the series, Vhagar's dark, brooding presence symbolizes the ongoing conflict and the inevitable destruction that war brings. Her bond with Aemond Targaryen further emphasizes her role as an instrument of terror and death, often overshadowing the ambitions of her rider. Black dragons like Balerion and Vhagar are not just symbols of strength, they are symbols of finality. Their dark colors represent the end of eras, the close of chapters in the history of Westeros. In both the novels and the show, black dragons are often associated with death and the downfall of great houses, making them the ultimate representation of doom. In the lore of Westeros, black dragons carry the weight of history and legacy, often being the ones to bring about significant change, for better or worse. Vhagar's role in House of the Dragon is a continuation of this theme, as her immense power and dark nature foreshadow the destruction that lies ahead. As we continue, we'll explore the green dragons, creatures that represent nature, growth, and renewal, yet still possess the deadly traits that make all dragons formidable. Their verdant scales tell a story of both life and death in equal measure. Green dragons are unique in the world of Westeros, representing the duality of nature, both life and death. Their verdant scales symbolize growth, renewal, and the natural cycle of life, yet they are no less deadly than their more fearsome counterparts. These dragons embody the Targaryens' connection to the land and their power over life and death. Moondancer, the slender green dragon ridden by Baela Targaryen, is a prime example of the power and agility associated with green dragons. Though young and smaller in size compared to other dragons, Moondancer is known for her speed and fierce nature. Her green scales glisten like emeralds under the moonlight, giving her an almost ethereal appearance. In House of the Dragon, Moondancer's green hue isn't just about her connection to nature, it also reflects the youthful vigor and untamed spirit of her rider, Baela. Despite her size, Moondancer's agility makes her a formidable force in battle, embodying the idea that even the smallest creatures can have the greatest impact. Green is often associated with life, renewal, and growth. But in the context of dragons, it also represents the unpredictability of nature. Green dragons like Moondancer remind us that nature, while beautiful, is also wild and uncontrollable. In both the novels and the series, green dragons symbolize the potential for new beginnings, but also the inevitability of conflict as life struggles to assert itself. Green dragons like Moondancer carry with them the dual themes of creation and destruction. Their connection to nature reflects the Targaryens' power over life itself, but also the destruction that can come when that power is wielded recklessly. In House of the Dragon, Moondancer's role underscores the idea that growth often comes with sacrifice, a theme that runs deep in both the lore and the show. As we wrap up our exploration of dragon colors, we'll reveal the answer to the knowledge test and uncover a surprising fact about these majestic creatures that even diehard fans might not know. Earlier, we asked you which dragon's color reflects its rider's unyielding ambition. The answer? It's none other than Vhagar, the ancient, dark-scaled dragon. Vhagar's formidable power and her black, ominous scales mirror Aemon Targaryen's relentless drive to prove himself as a dominant force in the Targaryen civil war. Her color is not just a reflection of her immense power, but also of the dark and ambitious path Aemon is destined to follow. Here's a fascinating detail that even the most dedicated fans might not know. Dreamfyre, the silver-blue dragon we discussed earlier, is believed to be the one who laid the eggs that would eventually hatch into Daenerys Targaryen's dragons, Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion. This connection ties the events of House of the Dragon directly to the epic saga of Game of Thrones, showing how the legacy of these dragons spans generations, from the Targaryen civil war to Daenerys' conquest of Westeros. As we've seen, the colors of these dragons are more than just aesthetic choices. They're deeply symbolic, offering insights into their natures, their riders, and the grand story of House Targaryen. But the mysteries of these dragons don't end here. In future videos, we'll delve even deeper into the untold stories and hidden connections that make the world of House of the Dragon so captivating. The dragons are more than just beasts of war. They are symbols of the Targaryen dynasty's power, ambition, and the complex, often tragic fates that await those who dare to ride them. As we've uncovered today, understanding these colors gives us a deeper insight into the world of Westeros, where nothing is ever as it seems. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the secrets of dragon colors, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content that explores the hidden depths of House of the Dragon and beyond. Which dragon color fascinated you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your theories and predictions.